Good morning, traders. Today is on Monday, 13th of October. It's a good week. Today we begin by looking the financial calendar so that we can be able to align ourselves with the events that are likely to happen during the week. So for today, we have a JPY bank holiday, Canadian bank holiday, and US bank holiday. So today, US they will be having a bank holiday, so it's good to know that as a trader because it's something good for you as a trader to be able to know what is happening in the financial calendar and the past events. So for today, let's begin by looking the weekly the weekly events so that we can be able to be leading. So tomorrow we shall be having the USD Fed chair speak tomorrow will be on Tuesday 14th. So this will be high impact news. So at 7:20 p.m. we be we shall be having a high impact event. Then because this guy is very when he speaks, the market is very volatile and moves with huge moves. So then at 8 p.m. we shall be having the GBP BOE Governor Bailey speak. So tomorrow you shall be having two speeches in the financial market. On Wednesday, you shall be having the AUD LBA government block speak. So then on Thursday, you shall be having the AUD unemployment change and unemployment rate. Then on at 9 a.m. we shall be having the GBP. That is the GDP month after month in short. So then we shall be having tentative data that is core CPI, then core retail sales, PPI still tentative. Then we shall be having retail sales still tentative and unemployment claims still tentative. This data need to be confirmed because the US government is still at shutdown, so that's why we have this data. So much likely we might miss them if the shutdown will not have ended. If it continues, we shall miss them. So this is a bad effect of the US government shutdown if it continues. Today's on the 13th day of the US shutdown, and Friday we don't have any event. Expecting the market to be very cool. Much of technical. I think this is the first Friday of the history you have ever seen a Friday lacking some data. It is not usual. So today, let's check the DXY so that we can be able to align ourselves with it. So the DXY is very much bearish, and therefore our time frame we are waiting for it. Maybe it comes and hits the zone and see an upward move, or it comes to this zone and continues on the downside. We see a push on the upside, then we see a continuation on the downside. That what we might see, something like this. We are just aligning ourselves with something like this one. And where shall we be targeting? We shall be targeting this zone. The first zone to target at is this one. The market to come and touch this zone. It is a very good zone. Then maybe from this zone we can be able to see a push on the upside. So let's wait and see how the market is going to behave today, like the way we waited for it last week on Friday, and we were able to see the confirmations. So for today, we might expect such a move. On Friday, we were expecting the market either to break on the Asian high or the Asian low, and the market broke on the downside or on the Asian low. That's why you are able to see this huge move. Still today, we should be waiting for the same thing, the market to break above the Asian low or the Asian high. So by that time, you'll be able to have known the direction of the market. If it breaks on the Asian low, you know it's bearish. If it breaks on the upside, you know it's a bit bullish. So still today, we are looking at it in a scenario like this one. If it breaks on the Asian high, you target the upper side. So, but if it breaks on the downside, maybe you might align yourself with bearish setups because it might be more bearish. So we might see something like this. We might see something like this. You might even see something like this before you see a continuation. So for March, remember on Monday we usually don't have much volume in the market, so the volume is too low. But let's wait and see how the market is going to behave in today's financial market. If it breaks on the downside, this is the scenario. So let's check on gold. Gold is very much bullish. It is continuing to make higher highs, all-time highs. The last week we were very bullish, and still this week we are very bullish. On the daily time frame, same thing. Very bullish. 4 hours very bullish. 1 hour very bullish, and from 1 hour is the time that we can be able to continue marking our zone. But before we could go to 1 hour, in the 4 hours time frame, like the market has been respecting this trend. So most of the time, the market touches this trend line and pushes on the upside. So this is a zone that is acting like a very, very important zone to us as traders. So for another pullback on the downside, you might wait it to touch this zone. Yeah, then you wait maybe for a reverse on the upside. And if it reverses, that's a good opportunity for you as a trader. So it will give you more buying opportunities. So that is the 4 hours time frame. We are very bullish in the 4 hour time frame. Still on the 1 hour, very bullish, very, very bullish. So don't worry about the images that you can be able to see here. So to some, I can delete them. They have already been used, like this one. You are already used, like this one. It's no longer an order block, but a breaker block. This one. So there are some images that are, or there are some objects that were already used. So for me, I'm waiting for the fresh touch zones, because that is the highest probability orders that you can be able to place in the market. So a good example. So at this point, we have this order block. So we might, if the market reverses on the downside, let me uh, maybe increase the size so that we can be able to see clear objects. So at this point, we are still on a bullish trend in the 1 hour time frame. So the market is continuing to break all-time highs. So at this point, the market has broke on the upside. The market has broke on the upside. So for now, I'm just waiting for a retest of this zone. If the market retests this zone, you check something like this, then a push on the upside. So that is if it retraces. Remember, it has already broken the Asian. It has already broke the Asian high. So after breaking the Asian high, so we can be able to see a push on the upside, but there is not much volume that is pushing the market on the upside. So for now, we might wait a bit. So still at this point, we were able to see a break of market structure. We can be able to know to see something like that or that figure. So the first zone of interest, good zone is this one. The other one is this, the breaker block. So when we go to the lower time frame, it's just to minimize the risk from this zone to here. That's a good zone. So second, another good zone is this one that also has a break of market structure. This zone was a push on the upside, then a push on the downside. Then we were able to see a push on that direction. So at this point, there is a good order block that you can be able to check, or that you can be able to see a surprise on here. This is a good surprise zone, but the zone is still more riskier. So we can be able to fine tune it on the 5 minutes time frame so that we can be able to know what to expect. As per this level, we might expect a push to this zone. Then you see a push on the upside. So remember, I have also told you that we might see a reaction on this point. So it's good to wait for confirmations, because confirmations are key. If you confirm very clearly, you can be able to see a market pushes on the upside. So that is the best thing that you can do as a trader. First wait. Don't act as fast as you could. Just wait. Waiting is the best option for you. So for now, let's wait and see how the push on the downside will be. So because the push on this direction is awesome, let's wait and see how it will operate on this direction. But for me, I might check on it retracing the Asian high, or the breaker block that was already broken. The breaker block that the market has already broke. So let's see and understand what the market is giving us, or the message that the market is giving us. That is the best way to understand this market, so that we can be able to be profitable in this business. So we don't have much today. To remember, today is the day that market has a lot of liquidities, some fake outs, so much things that are not good for us as traders. So you might be checking this very serious today, so that you can be able not to destroy your weekly target, because today is a day of manipulation. Let's wait, and wish you a good day and a blessed one. Like our video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you all for your support.